A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Ahmed Rosario, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 107.
Now a flare out toward right center. Frazier backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you. Driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The next 3-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 26 home runs and 66 driven in. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Tigers leave 1. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Person Garbito, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Ready now is Jean Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping in next, Tim Anderson. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matt, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
First pitch of the AB now. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. You can kiss it goodbye. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
George Springer the next to hit. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
In there for strike one, 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. Kelly finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. And now here is Stephen Piscotty, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high. He barehands it. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Batting none.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Riley over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. 4 pitches. And stepping in, Carson Kelly. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 one more time. Down the 3rd baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting none.
Next for the Tigers, Chad De La Guerra. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in is Ahmed Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Scooped up to 2nd for 1. On to 1st. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Now, no one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a
settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. No runs on it. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He singled in his first AB. And now pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in next,
Now
Austin Riley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter.
And now the first pitch.
Ozuna.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. And there's one down now. So bases are empty with one out now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Fly ball out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fielded cleanly. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. But they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
The right fielder, Steven.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short for Segura. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Dylan Moore is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Quintana's got his target. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the Jays.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The catcher, Travis.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Piscotti is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate now is Adam Frazier. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Down and away, ball 1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Gene Segura standing in. It was a base hit last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. He's right there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Carson Kelly. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. And another foul ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Designated hitter,
Chad De La Guerra will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a base. Him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
the shortstop.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Now batting, The center fielder.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that one yanked just foul. A pause and the 0-2.
Ball that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Kelly at third, De La Guerra over at second, Rosario at first with no outs. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Your attention, please.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yordan Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Austin Riley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. 3-1, here it is. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go, do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now into the box, Dylan Moore. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The count now at 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Over it.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The designated hitter.
Next up, Marcell Ozuna. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings in George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Logan Morrison. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone. Next to dig in, Carson Kelly. He's set, here it comes. Line towards center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. So next to bat will be Chad De La Guerra, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Dane Dunning will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Josh DeMont will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Now at the plate here is Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Morrison is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
d'Arnaud.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
1 strike, the count.
Two and 2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now Trent Grisham, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2-0. Ripped down the first base line. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in once again is Yordan Alvarez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Baseman Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next it'll be Tim Anderson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side all set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Austin Riley. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next, Stephen Piscotty. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Dylan Moore stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Up next to the Tigers, the first baseman, Logan Morrison.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Big spot here, and it'll be Carson Kelly. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ball 2. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll Greg Allen will stick around as he'll take over in right field. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
You know, it's funny, I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Payoff pitch one more time. Bullet back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away. Here's George Springer. 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So they can't. Striding forward now is the DH, Chad De La Guerra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls on a strike to count. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Ahmed Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ahmed Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chopped weakly to the left. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now batting.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1, and here's a ball hit in the air, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. hit in the air down the right field line. Harper gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But a run will score. Alex Colomé takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes. Striding in is Rhys Hoskins, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Chop toward the second baseman, reined in, and that's out number one.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The second baseman, Adam.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Now it'll be Greg Allen, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now here is Dylan Moore. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Andrew Chafin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Andrew Chafin.
Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Here's the first pitch.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone, trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Strike called, 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and here in the 11th, they have broken through to take the lead.
The first baseman, number 21.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Hicks comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Chad De La Guerra. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll start things out against Alex Colomé. He'll try to close the door in this one.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you.
Oh, wow, what a stop. The throw, not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Dylan Betances will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. In now, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is